Till now, in our form, we have a text box for taking name of our users, another text box for taking the password of our users, and a group of radio buttons to know the data of their gender. Now let's understand checkboxes. What is checkboxes and why we need to use them? Let's say in our form we want to know that how many languages a user know, like English, Spanish, Bangla, like this. He can choose multiple items from these lists. Let's take another example. Let's say we want to know the hobbies of our user. The user can have multiple hobbies like playing, drawing. So he should able to select more than one values. So in radio buttons, he can choose only one value from different choices. But while working with checkboxes, users will be able to select multiple items from the choice list. So let's understand how we work with checkboxes. So let's add a break tag, and after that again I'm gonna write the input tag. The type would be checkbox. Save the file. You can see a checkbox. Before the input tag, let me write a paragraph tag with the text hobbies. Save the file. You can see the text hobbies, then a checkbox. Now what this checkbox meant for? So we have to indicate the user what does it mean by the checkbox. So let's write here playing. Save the file. You can see the playing text next to the checkbox. We can give a name, and that would be user hobby, and we can give ID also, and that would be also user hobby. And like the radio buttons, these checkboxes should also must have value attribute with some value in double quotations. So playing. Save the file. You can see the out. So there should be other options. So for that I'm gonna write the input tag again. Input. The type would be again checkbox. The name would be user hobby, and the ID would be user hobby, and the value would be drawing. And to indicate the user, we are gonna write drawing after the input tag. So you can see the checkbox and the text drawing. Let's add another option. So I'm gonna write the input tag again. The type would be checkbox, name user hobby, ID would be user hobby, and the value would be singing. And to indicate the user, we are gonna write singing after the input tag. Save the file. We have three checkboxes: playing, drawing, and singing. So user can select multiple items from these choices. We can also set the checked attribute. So some values should be selected when the page loads. So if I write the checked attribute in the first checkbox and save the file, you can see when the page loads, the playing checkbox gets selected automatically. So as we understood before that we can access these input fields in JavaScript or in other languages by the name attributes value, which is this one. In case of checkboxes, when user will select these two items like playing and drawing and will submit the form, these two values will be sent to the server as an array, and these two values will be separated by comma. We can access these checkbox values with this name in this file, and the values will be sent as an array separated with comma. So I hope you understood the checkbox input fields, how and why we use them.